The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
This is Tim Kelly from KICR Indie Country Radio. Along with my Vice President Don Swartz, we invite you to listen to Today's Country with Tim Kelly every Thursday and Friday night live at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We play new country's best by indie artists like Philip Sanders,
Come on over, let's start over a beer. Yeah, I've got a six-pack, you can just sit back, 'cause I wanna make a couple things clear.
Elise Harper, and Tom Yankton.
Thunder, I can't move on if I stay right where I am. I got to drive, I gotta drive.
You can listen to the show on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Roger the Wild Child Show.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for Roger the Wild Child Show. Here we go again. It's another fun-filled edition of Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, and the Feed Mill Guy, plus weather with Frankie McDonald. Nashville music news with Elise Harper, and party time with Moonshine Shenanigans. Let's do this.
It's Roger the Wild Child Show. Hey, how's everything going, guys? And welcome. It is Roger the Wild Child Show. How's everybody all doing today? Hey, what's up? Elise Harper is here. Hey, Elise.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing today?
Is the mic better or is it about the same?
I was
No, it's
wondering
good.
where that feedback was in the opening, and I was like, oh, she's got her mic on and her speaker's going.
I thought it was kind of cool. Like there was a delay there to the everything, even the music, you know.
I know.
And I was going,
what's going on?
oh, it was fine, man. I thought
bad.
this is really cool. This is weird, man. Like I'm thinking,
Cool effect.
I didn't have that slap back delay on when I was singing Roger. There was no slap back, and I'm going Roger, and I'm going, wow, where's that slap back come from? I go, I don't remember it, but that was cool. Anyway,
That's awesome.
There you go. A
it
little
sounded
remix.
good, man. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Elise, it's great to have you back with us. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be back, guys. Sorry, I've been on the road and been doing shows and been super busy. So I'm happy to be back, and I'm going to be back for a while, and I can't wait.
Awesome.
That's
and
good.
Darren,
Did you get a little
took off last week.
suntan?
I wish. No, I'm pale as ever.
She's got some gin cheeks going on tonight. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, maybe. No, just kidding. No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
teasing
Put
too.
a little blush, you know, the wonders of makeup.
Yeah. Mhm.
So how was your
da-
Father's Day, Darren?
I don't remember
Oh,
what it was like, to be honest with
Sounds
you.
like it was a good one.
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
memorable.
I don't remember anything. No, it was good. I'm just kidding. It was great. You know, I had a lot of, probably about 5 to 6 different locations to visit for all my kids that, there's several families here and there. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was good. How about yours? How was your Father's Day?
No, it was good. I mean, we chilled. We actually had dinner and watched a movie after the show. So yeah.
Did you watch Chucky?
Chucky, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
my family go-to. It's like, yeah, let's do like, Chucky or, Saw 2 or something like that. The kids
Right,
love it.
exactly.
It's incredible. That's what we did. I'm just messing around. That's what I did. I just gathered the kids around and grandkids and my neighbors, all the 2-3-year-olds, and we sat and watched Chucky. They loved it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did they really? Didn't scare any of them?
No.
Huh?
No.
No.
I was
like all
a
that stuff.
scaredy cat as a kid, man. I couldn't do that. I can't even watch scary movies as an adult. I'm like, oh.
I can't either. I'm just joking. Of course I know.
Oh.
I can't watch them myself.
You can't
I
ever
know
tell.
people-
I'm like, is it kidding?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that are into that, man. No way. I did actually have a haunted barn one time. I created one in my
Haunted
Yeah.
barn.
I did. And it was incredible because I bought like all these, pneumatic, machines that kind of were automated, and I had those lights flickering. But I'll tell you what, there's nothing like a real human being coming out of nowhere when you walk into a room that is pitch black dark and you can't see an inch in front of you, and then your eyes adjust, and out of the corner of your eye you see somebody that close to you. And I mean, I'm just telling you, that'll scare somebody more than the flickering light and the pneumatic head moving around and the sounds. And I'm telling you, we had an old wheelchair and we had this hallway with this flicker light, and it was like from the 40s. This wheelchair, it looked really creepy.
Oh, wow.
These people were in it. We were going down this hallway, and these people were like screaming bloody murder just over that wheelchair. It was like really eerie looking because it was from the 40s. Had these like wood wheels or something crazy on it, and just like, somebody was in it. But yeah, people scaring people was like the thing. And that's what got everybody's holding on to each other's shirts walking in there. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. There was no satanic stuff. We kind of kept that out. So we did keep it to some degree of like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but it was fun. Just thought everybody out there needed to know that.
And see, I can't do haunted houses because I'm definitely the fight or flight person. I'm fight. So if something
You're
touches me, I'm punching. I'm throwing something. I'm going to go down fighting. So
Right.
I can't do
Isn't
that.
funny? Yeah. Everybody's a karate expert when they walk into a spider web, aren't they?
Right.
Yeah. Freaking just go crazy.
All right, let's check out the chat room real quick. We got Don Swartz here. Hey, Wild Child
Hi,
family.
Don.
Hey, Don.
We got Michael P. Mahone. I'm here with Frankie McDonald once again. We got a Frankie fan in the house.
Awesome.
KICR Radio is chiming in. Hey, Roger, Elise, Darren,
Hey,
and crew.
guys.
Hey.
Hey, team.
And Richard Lee is here. Richard's
here.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to have you back, Elise.
So good to be back.
Cynthia Renee, good evening, you guys.
Yep. Hi, Cynthia.
So there you go. There you have it. The chat room just blowing up already. So,
Starting to get
and
going.
this will be our last week being exclusively on YouTube because we are actually going to be back on the other social media once that my little live band gets lifted. So that'll be good. So
They still got you on lockdown, huh?
for like 2 more
Well,
weeks.
what'd you do? Or what do
posted
they
something
think you
2
did?
to 3 years ago, and apparently now they said that was not appropriate. So I'm like, all
Something
right,
from
whatever.
3 years ago. They found a meme from 3 years ago in a
Yes.
post, and they're like,
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Yeah.
serious.
that happens all the time. It's ridiculous. It's
It is
insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Ah.
Yeah.
So, needless to say,
They canceled
we'll be back
him.
on our
Roger
other
got
platform.
canceled. They canceled Roger. He got canceled.
Oh.
Oh, Ben Griggs
Ben.
is here. Ben Griggs. Hey guys.
Hi,
And I
Ben.
believe that is, I think they're family member of Bailey Marie, who's going to be on the show.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Look
got
at
her
Ben.
family and friends all chiming in.
What's Ben doing? He looks like he's reading a big, large newspaper.
Something. He's reading
I
something.
think that's a mixing board.
I know.
Yeah, that's what it is. Got to fix our glasses, right, Darren?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. Maybe it's not, but it looks like it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's go ahead.
That's
and
what
get
happened.
The,
My wife asked me to get a new mixer. So man, she got in the kitchen. There was something just like Mr. Griggs. I just put that up there, and she's like, "I didn't mean that kind of mixer." I'm like, "Oh, you didn't mean this PreSonus 42 channel mixer?" I thought that I bought the wrong thing. I'll take it to my studio. Thank you.
There
I'll
you
go
go.
get you the KitchenAid. No problem. Yeah.
All right, so let's get the party going. Let's get it on with the Moonshiners. Here we go, guys.
It's time for moonshine shenanigans. Watch out!
Oh, yeah, it's moon time.
Hey, you guys.
Can they hear us?
The heck are you eating
What happened
over
all of a
there,
sudden?
Maudine? What are you chewing on back there? God, the first
I
thing
don't
you
know. It's on the show. Everybody can see me and hear me, and now all of a sudden, the whole
Yeah,
day
we can
thing,
hear
all
you.
of
We
a
can
sudden,
see you.
It don't work, and I'm fixing to throw the phone.
Don't
move
throw
that
the
damn
phone.
finger out of the way.
Can they hear us?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you.
Hey, guys.
What you eating,
Screwed up
Maudine?
again. It's not right.
Did you just
I
fart?
don't know.
I think I heard.
I can't hear nobody.
What the
Hello,
heck is
Keith.
that?
How are y'all doing out there?
How you doing?
Trying to get you out of that
Let's
side.
see.
You can see me.
What
but
in the
you
crowd? Why? Why would it? We watched the whole show and everything's fine. We're talking to everybody, and then it's our turn. Yeah, I think Roger's messing with us. He's
Oh,
got
wait a
the
minute.
show.
Is it Roger?
There's 3 of y'all there.
There's 3
Can
of
they
you.
hear you? Okay.
Yeah, so you said, but can you hear us on the phone out there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
What do you got? Wooden curtains in the
The
background?
audience has
Boy.
been drinking too much.
Well, hey, this could be a good segment. This is called Big and Don't Know What the Hell is Going On out here, and he'll just talk over everybody. Well, we're going. I was going to introduce y'all to the world's greatest tour bus driver.
Oh,
Standing
hi.
Hey.
right there. Yeah,
Man.
that's Squirrel. That is Squirrel.
Squirrel.
He's been a bus driver for Brooks and Dunn, Van Halen, Def Leppard, Ozzy Osbourne, all kind of people.
Look at you, another-
He worked real hard, persevered, and now he drives me on a camouflage bus through the mountains.
Nice.
Can they
Through
hear
the
you?
mountains.
No. Oh, they
We can hear.
Yeah,
We
they
just
can
Yeah,
hear
we
us.
can hear.
Baby, they can hear you without the microphone as loud as you are. They can hear you in
I'm
Nashville.
a fighter.
Look
I'm
at
a
her.
fight girl
She's
too. I
going, yeah.
like her. Yeah.
Right.
She said, me too.
Look,
I
he
got
can
you
hear
back.
you in Idaho, and
Yeah.
he can't even hear through the phone. He's just like, see, I told you. He's giving me
That's how I make him mind. I hit really hard.
Man, she done.
Yeah. Just one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Right in the
you know what you tell a
kisser.
Tennessee? Wait a minute.
We're waiting.
A Tennessee man with 2 black eyes. You know what you tell a Tennessee man with 2 black eyes? Nothing. You done told him twice.
She's mean. Hey, we're getting a bell.
Yes,
You
you
would hit
are.
him if you
bell.
lived with him too.
A
And
bell.
the
This is
funny
so
thing is they
great.
can't
Okay,
hear.
y'all, everybody out there, I just went over a thing with Roger. We're getting a laptop, and we're getting a microphone, and then we ain't got to do this shit no more. It was working perfect. We was listening to everything.
It
Working
was.
great.
Now, for the
you're
people
gonna
at
be big
home,
time.
Are y'all having as
realize-
much fun as I am?
They can't hear us, but we can hear them.
Oh, bless your heart.
Well,
Bless
we
your
was
little
going to tell y'all
heart.
about the good times we're having. We're going from Panama City to Gatlinburg back and forth now each week. I'm doing 5 shows a week up here in Pigeon Forge, Redneck Comedy Bus Tour. 5. Where's my hand? There you go.
That's a long drive, too.
It's a long drive.
And they're having a great time. Glad to be back with my brother Squirrel again. Me and him's tearing it up on the comedy bus, having a big time out here. So y'all come see us. Y'all come to
Don't you
Pigeon
love
Forge,
that?
catch us there. There's
Pigeon
one
Forge.
in Nashville. Y'all probably seen it. The big camouflage bus with the bullhorns running around. Yeah, that's
I
my
haven't
people.
seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, you see my big bus
Tell 'em about
driving around with the.
Barracuda in Panama.
You see
They
my
got barracudas in
1975.
Panama. No,
Ah,
we're down-
I'm
we're
going to
down
choke him out.
we've got a bar restaurant deal that we're going to start doing a live show in down there called the Barracudas in there. But when I get everything together, I will get with y'all and we'll get it all out there. All right.
Be
I
interesting
can't tell
to
if
see.
y'all are happy or not, but I
Okay.
love you guys.
We love
It's all
you.
good.
Yeah, we love you.
Yay.
Hey, you can't hear.
I love her.
She's so excited. The female guy ain't doing crap. There you go. That's it. Dang it. You and Roger love us, honey. We know
Man, you
it.
guys
He's
keep
just
tripping.
sitting
I've
up
been
there
trying to get
hanging
a
my
word
butt,
in
acting
edgewise,
like he
man.
can't
I mean,
do
he ain't doing crap. I mean, you got to talk over this son of a bitch.
Oh, well, he
In order
needs
for to get
give
his
me a
attention.
thumbs up.
He knows that I can't hear him, so he's up there talking crap right now.
Yep.
Oh, he can't hear me? Well, no wonder. I sound like an
I'm
asshole
watching his
talking to
words.
myself up here.
Reading
You know
his
that?
lips.
I never
No.
got a thumbs up. Nobody wants me to hit him.
You just
Nobody
called me
wants to
fat, didn't you? He did.
Yeah.
He called me fat, didn't he?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yep.
I
He's
love
gonna
y'all.
watch the replay of this show, and he's gonna be rolling laughing.
Yeah, I was going right over
All
my
right.
head. I was
Well,
like, I'm going, what the hell's wrong with this
we
guy?
don't know.
Usually I
I
can.
they can hear us.
You got to
Yeah,
talk
they can
over
hear
the
us.
son of a bitch. You see that
Yeah.
right now?
Wait, Frank,
He's
guy.
talking right
How
now,
about
and I'm
that?
talking over him. You ain't going to get a word in edgewise, and you don't know what the
We
hell
got an
I'm saying
argument
right
over
now.
who was
Not
the
only do I
craziest.
not hear
he's
you, but
talking.
you don't hear me, but the audience
You
hears
and
me.
that one.
So that's the bottom line. I
crazy,
don't
they're
give a
crazy.
crap.
Yeah, you're right. I did win
Anyway,
that one.
Yeah.
But it was
look
your
at that
line
going,
that
oh
made
my
me
God,
realize that.
he's going
That's
off
right.
on
Tell
us.
him.
He's saying something. They can't hear us.
She wanted
So
to argue
let's-
over which one of us was the craziest, and I told her she was, because she's the one that looked at this and said, I could do that for life. Oh, yeah.
And I quit
Right.
arguing with him just like that. Turns
Yeah.
out he's right.
What the hell is he eating? Fries?
I don't know what he's eating.
All Roger's doing.
What are you eating?
Oh, he wants a fry.
Taters.
Yeah.
Right.
Go, buddy.
Gators. I thought he said gator. I was like, gators.
Gators.
Hey, fried gator.
It's definitely
Right now,
been a
right
good
now,
show.
he can't
Yes,
hear
this
us.
is crap, man. It was watch. As soon as y'all go off, all the sound will come back on again.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
we have sound.
Now, I'm serious. I hit this. It says tap for sound. I tapped that. Y'all come on a minute, and then went on.
That is true.
I'm in
Okay.
I don't know. What are we gonna
We
do?
will get it fixed.
It's a great moonshine shenanigans. Love y'all. Bye.
See you guys later.
Frankie, the weatherman. Frankie, the weatherman. Who? Frankie. Who?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie McDonald.
All right, guys, it's time for Frankie McDonald with the weather. Frankie, how's it going, my bud?
It's really, really, really hot out west, including Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia. It's muggy out in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Then the cold front's going to go through Tuesday. Warm air, cold air, cool air fighting each other this time of the year. And the statesides are bringing dangerous heat down the southern states like Texas, California, Arizona, causing monsoon rains all across western United States and eastern Arizona, western New Mexico, all across Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, causing monsoon rains right now, causing so much rains. This is their monsoon season right now. They're getting so much rain in Mexico, Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador with thunderstorms. Honduras, Panama. They're bringing a lot of rain in Venezuela right now, including Caracas, Venezuela. It's rainy season there right now. And Peru's in the dry season right now. And Rio de Janeiro's in the dry season right now. And up around Europe, they're bringing lots of rain up in the United Kingdom. Rain showers and cool weather up in the United Kingdom. Bringing lots of rain up in Ireland, Scotland, England this week. And up around parts of Germany and France, they're getting thunderstorms of hail and rain and possible tornadoes somewhere in Europe. Norway's getting cooler weather. Finland, Sweden, they're getting some cooler weather. It could be hot weather, cool air fighting each other too. Moscow, Russia, they're getting warm. Moscow, Russia, causing so much fires in Northern Russia and northern Siberia. It's really, really, really bad in Siberia, Russia right now. Burning a lot of trees there. It's so bad in Siberia, Russia. They're bringing so much rain in Philippines, Taiwan, Thailand, Japan. Bringing a lot of rain in Cambodia, India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Laos, and all these south around those countries like in Thailand and all these places, including capital Thailand, Bangkok, is getting so much rain. Indonesia's in the dry season now. They're bringing lots of rain in southeastern Australia, including New Zealand's going to get colder than average temperatures later on in the week. South Africa's in the winter now. Antarctica is dark 24 hours a day as of right now, including Emerson, Scott, South Pole Station, McMurdo Station, Palmer Station. It's dark 24 hours a day right now. The next sunrise will take place in Antarctica. That'll be in August.
In August.
In Antarctica and up in the Arctic, it's daylight 24 hours a day. The next sunset up in the Arctic will be sometime in August too.
Well, that's awesome, Frankie. And so, what's the weather in Nashville?
Right now, it's really, really humid and hot in Nashville. Right now, there's a tropical disturbance. It's likely to be a tropical storm Bonnie out in the Atlantic. That tropical disturbance went off the coast of Africa, moving westward direction.
He's right. We got something coming in tonight.
Yeah, I was about to say I walked outside and it's actually a little bit cooler than it has been, and it's about to rain. I'm like, yes, finally. It's been so hot.
Can it be like humidity rain over there or what?
Oh yeah, very humid.
Very humid.
It is, but that means that it's going to rain. I mean, when it gets this humid in the south, it means it is going to rain. I mean, it gets hot, but when it gets this hot and humid, it means it's going to rain, which is really what you need.
Right.
You need it. Yeah. You know, everybody's grass is brown, and the south is pretty green.
Right now, they're getting a lot. The Bermuda High so strong Atlantic right now. There are limited sandstorms in the Sahara Desert, like in Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Morocco. They're causing limited sandstorms because the Bermuda High is so strong Atlantic.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine that.
Yeah, thank God for those camels. Those suckers, man, put up with a lot, deal with a lot, can get through a lot.
Woo! Glad we don't have to deal with that here.
Well, Frankie, what's your week look like for you?
It's going to bring some thunder showers and chance of showers or thunder shower Tuesday in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Then it cool off on Wednesday, but it's going to be hot in the day, cold in the night.
Awesome. All right, Frankie, we're going to be on
country cauliflower. What's happening with the country cauliflower? Anything interesting?
This is it. This is the final episode of this series of Roger Wild Show. Best of luck. Yeah. I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Roger Wild Show. I'll miss you guys.
We'll miss you too, Frankie.
You too, buddy.
All right. Take it easy. Enjoy your summer.
First couple go left. First couple go right. Dixie style to an ocean wave. All eight circulate.
Y'all ready for some Nashville news? Skunk at the Barnyard, PU.
All right, time for some Nashville music news. What do we got going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in the country world this week. Excited for Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. They are celebrating their 16th anniversary of being married. So congratulations. That's awesome.
Years? It's been that long?
16 years. It's been that long. It's really cute. If you follow Keith Urban on Instagram, which I do, I follow all the country stars because I'm obsessed and I love them. But they have the cutest picture of him and his wife posted, just celebrating with a little sweet post. So definitely go check that out. Saying happy sweet 16th baby is what he wrote. And I will say everyone that knows them says that they're the sweetest couple. They are so in love, and that every time that they see them out, they're just all over each other. It's a genuine connection, and they're still growing. And so that's really, really cool to see.
Tim and Faith, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just like Tim and Faith. So super cool to see that even after 16 years, they're still head over heels in love.
Yes.
And fun fact, they're the most photographed country couple.
Are they really?
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. I was like, more than Tim and Faith? I was like, oh, wow. So very, very cool. Exciting news. Brantley Gilbert has joined forces with our newcomer Jelly Roll. So I don't know. Jelly Roll just got signed to Broken Bow. He's an up and coming rap country artist. So if you don't know who Jelly Roll is, check him out. He's awesome. But they just released a co-written song, and it's called Son of the Dirty South. And it's a lot of fun. I was jamming to it over this weekend. It's a lot of fun. Jelly Roll's rapping about gravy and biscuits and just the blue collar comedy of all the country folk. And then Brantley Gilbert comes in and hits with an awesome rock hard chorus. So It's a whole lot of fun. And I'm proud to say that one of my sweet and dear friends produced it and co-wrote it with him as well. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, his name's Andrew Bayless. Give it up for Andrew.
Good, yeah. Nice.
He gets the cowbell.
He was my producer for Dirt. So
nice.
yeah, so I was very blessed to work with him. He's super talented. Definitely deserves his time in the spotlight. So congrats to them. And if you haven't gone and streamed it, go stream Son of the Dirty South. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Son of the Dirty South.
Son of the Dirty South, yeah. And then a little bit of sad news. Shania Twain had to cancel last minute this weekend of shows in Vegas because of doctor's orders. So she was a little bit under the weather. It did cause her a lot of vocal stress. She lost some of her voice, and the doctor said, long term, it's better to cancel a couple shows now than have to cancel the rest of the tour.
And she's in Vegas, right?
Yeah, she's in Vegas doing a run of shows that she had to cancel this week. So it does look like she refunded tickets. So very kind of her. I don't know if she's going to add those shows on again or not, but hopefully she does. But yeah, Jelly Roll does have some great music, Richard. Definitely check it out if you haven't checked that song out. But so hopefully we'll send our thoughts and prayers out to you, Shania. Hopefully you get better. And hopefully you can do the shows this upcoming week. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And exciting news, Alan Jackson has a liquor that's coming out. It's going to be a whiskey. Yeah.
Whiskey.
Yeah, that sounds like my kind of party. Hey.
Wonder what it's going to be called.
It's going to be called Silver Belly Whiskey. And the reason that they named it Silver Belly was apparently that is the name of Jackson's trademark cowboy hat. So I didn't know that. That was a fun fact. I didn't know his specific hat had that name, but really cool to collaborate. He said that the features of this whiskey are going to have an aroma of brown sugar, sweet apple, cherry, and honey. So it's going to be a sweet and smooth whiskey.
Oh, Alan Jackson coming out with some new whiskey. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And he hasn't released the date of when it's going to be on shelves yet, but he did say that this upcoming tour, he is going to have it at all the venues. So it's going to be kind of, a tester. He's going to see how the crowd likes it, see what they say, and then I guess go forward from there to see how much they distribute on shelves.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're at the Alan Jackson concert, buy the whiskey because I want to taste it.
Right.
Or I guess I'll just have to go to one of his shows, which would be great.
Yes.
All
How'd
right.
you like the music? How'd you like his music? You're like, how'd you like his music? And you're like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Just like your father's did.
I've had his whiskey, though. But
like Father's Day. God, yeah. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Like, I remember the whiskey. It was really good. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
And to wrap it up a little bit, Miranda Lambert is famous for her love of animals, and she has a special place in her heart for horses. And so she helped adopt a horse that was not going to make it if she hadn't of. So it was it was going to be sent away and never to return. And she saved its life and adopted it and brought it on her ranch. And she decided to call it Cowboy. So very cute.
Nice.
Yeah. So awesome, Miranda. That was a super kind gesture and it's not overlooked. It takes a special person to be able to adopt animals like that. So hats off to you, man.
Exactly. Miranda does a lot with animals that I've read, in the media there. And, she's an advocate for the animals. So that is awesome. Really is. Yeah, she really is. Great job, Miranda. Thank you for putting your love out there for the
animals that
need
our
help out there.
Man, they really need us. Forgive me. I was just plugging my phone in there because the battery was doing some weird things. So excuse me.
With gas prices now, horse transportation's gonna be good. I'm gonna be buying me a horse and be like just riding without all the gas prices. I can't handle it anymore.
I know. That's what you got to do now is buy horses. Because you can't afford the gas prices. What are they at? $15 a gallon right now?
I don't know. The last one I saw was $7.11. So
you better have some pasture for those horses to graze on, because if you got to buy feed for them, trust me, that's going to be expensive too.
Yeah, and all the grass is dead now from the heat wave. So
that's true. Yeah,
that's true.
Oh, what's happening to us, you guys?
I don't know.
We all
right.
know. We all know.
right,
We're not that stupid. We all know what's happening, but that's
We
okay.
know.
Well, let's
Yeah.
pretend like we don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why things are the way they are. Sure.
No clue at all.
Right. I don't know.
Cliff Hill is joining us. Hello, gang.
Look at that, man.
Hey.
Look at that mug right there, man. Okay.
Alrighty, Elise. Awesome with the news.
Oh, thanks, sir. Are we going to bring on our guests?
Absolutely. Let's
Nah,
bring
we're
on
done.
our first guest of the night.
Hang up.
And let's bring on Justin. Justin Love, you're on the Roger the Wild Child show.
What it is, yo! Thank you so much for having me. I'm kidding. How you doing? Thanks so much.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
That's great, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring you to my actual voice. Yeah, monotone man.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
do.
No, I'm kidding.
Justin
Yeah, I'm doing
Love
good.
right here.
Yeah, I sent Elise a text while she was on camera. I said, "Oh, it's so good to see you." I said, "Hello, gorgeous."
Hey.
Yeah, I saw the lineup for the show this week, and I was like, Justin Love, I can't wait.
Yeah,
It's going to
I
be
know,
great.
right? Oh, hellfire and brimstone. Thank you.
So y'all go way back, obviously, or go back somewhere.
Yeah, Justin's
Good.
amazing. He's
Oh.
played with us several times, such a great vocalist, and just an all-around great guy. So
I wish my future wife could hear those words. I don't know who she is. I wish she'd say them to me. It's okay. One of these days. We became friends. So the way Lisa and I actually met, so we were playing. She was playing at a place with my friend Megan Ariel that set up a writers round at the Hotel Preston Pink Slip Lounge, right? And she sang her song, "Same Old Same," and I about fell over faster than Jesus making me surrender. And I mean, because I was hearing harmonies, because I sing harmonies for a lot of people, and she sang that song and the melody, "Same old same, spending all our love is losing." I was like, oh yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? I still remember how to play it. But anyway, and bottom line, I reached out to her and said, "Look, I saw you perform, and I would just love to get together and, if you ever need somebody to do harmonies for you." She's like, "Oh, heck yeah." So she came over, worked on some of her songs, and then we started playing a couple of times, here and there. And that was the beginning of our friendship.
yeah, I loved it. My favorite part of the whole story, though, is that Justin handed me his card. He goes, "Yeah, I'm really good."
I did. That's right. Well, you know what?
And then I got my attention. I was like, well, if he says that, I was like, I believe him.
Yes, confidence is key, and I've been singing. I've been doing harmony since I was 5-6 years old. So
love it.
You started in the church, like singing church songs, didn't you?
I sure did. I grew up at non-denominational, even though we kind of were treated like we were denominational. We couldn't listen to anything with distortion guitar in it because it was sending us to hell. Anyway, so my dad was a youth pastor, and so we only got to listen to things that had strings and orchestral and collect pads and acoustic. So yeah, even Christian music with distortion guitar was off limits, and I hated that.
Really?
15 years old, I finally got to jump into my own realm of amazing rock and roll, and I did Black Sabbath, Def Leppard, Van Halen.
You've done it all.
I have, dadgum. I finally explored. I dove all the way in.
Good. As you should.
Isn't that the greatest thing, man, when you're growing up? Don't do that. Don't go there. Okay, where am I not supposed to go? What am I not supposed to do? It's like, it's like, it's silly. It's like, if you have guns, in your house and you got them locked up, but your kids have never played, or never shot guns and you've never trained them, of course, you're going to want to do anything to pick the lock to get to the gun, man. I mean, it's like, they're going, well, I got it in the safe. But it's like, that's great. And I think that's the smart thing to do. But, educate your kids, let them know how to shoot the gun, because if they don't know how to shoot the gun, they're going to be so curious. They're going to want to break into the safe to get it. And it's like, now you're creating a bigger problem for yourself. So I'm not saying, like with me, my guns are in my safe, not so much because my kids don't know how to use them, but if other kids were over here and they were younger, it's like, that's a crazy thing and scenario to, what is that? But if they're your own kids, it's like, train them on how to use a gun, lock them up, and then they're not curious and they're not going to pick. Because they're going to get into that damn safe one way or another. Same thing with music. Yeah, you don't want to. you're gonna go to hell if you play that, man. That's got like, the old fuzz guitar rock and roll thing, and you're like, okay, cool. And then the second you get to that age, you're just like so rebellious, man, and just like turning your Marshall cabs up as loud as you can with all
telling you,
pedals. And
I remember my mom didn't want me to listen to pop music because she thought it was too sexual. And of course, then like 15, that's all they're playing in the school dances, and everyone's, like bumping and grinding that you do.
Britney Spears and the Christina Aguilera. And...
Oops, I did it again.
That's where none of that. Like,
well, see, and I went to a private Christian school all my life, and they were saying holding hands led to making babies, and I'm like, well, why are we holding hands when we pray? Like, it was really confusing for me.
Right?
No, I'm just messing.
That's funny stuff. This friend of mine, he was like a youth pastor, and he said this one kid got into the group and had never been around a group before. And so, of course, all these people are praying, and the kid that had never been in a group, he was new. All he heard was everybody, going, yes, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Yes, yes, Jesus. And the kid didn't understand what he was saying. So all they heard this kid just going over there. And they're like, what? They're like, what are you saying? He's like, I don't know. I just heard you guys going. You guys started doing the same thing, man. And
that's hilarious.
Oh, dude, it was so funny. It's a true story, man. They're like, no, we're, classic, man. I love it. It's great.
So funny.
What's funny?
What's going on with you, music-wise?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's like, hey guys.
I think he froze.
So I've got some. I froze. Sorry, guys. Am I still there? Am I here now?
Yeah, you are.
You're good.
Still froze? Oh, okay.
No.
I've got a new single coming out sometime in I think August, and it's called Feels. And what is so different about it is everything. I'm encapsulating like 4 different genres or 4 different people that I really love to listen to. Like if I go to my alternative rock side, I love listening to Fall Out Boy. And so I wanted them in this song. And then I said, I wanted them to take a walk and meet Keith Urban. And then I wanted him to take a walk with him and then go meet Bruno Mars. And then I wanted them to take a walk and meet Maroon 5. And then all 4 of them take a walk and meet me.
There you go.
Of course.
So,
that's the end of the road.
Oh my gosh. I've heard this song. It's so good. It's so good. I heard Justin sing it around, and then like a week later I booked him because I was like, I wanted to hear that song again.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so catchy.
Enough
I can't
said.
wait.
Enough said. Pick that damn guitar up right now, dude. Get that guitar.
No. Hold up. Now you're gonna ask me to play it. I can't play it. No. And the reason I can't play it, I don't ever play it. I don't ever play without a drummer because the beat changes, and playing it by myself, it sounds strange. I mean, if you want me to pull it off, I will. But Lord have mercy on my soul on a stick of chickens that I wish I could eat.
I'm putting you a challenge right now, Justin.
Yeah, we don't know what the drums do. We never heard the drums before, so
I'll drum over here.
Only you would know.
At least he's playing the drums right there.
Through my distorted computer.
Make me blow my voice out on the first song.
Do it. Blow it out.
Oh,
man.
help me, Jesus. Oh, does that sound good? Making sure the volume's not too loud. All right, fantastic. The capital F. Here we go.
All right, here we go. It's Justin Love on the Roger the Wild Child Show.
I wrote this with my friend Daphne Harding Smith. Oh, no, friend, there it comes again. Every time she gets too near. Thought I was past all of the mess, but the fumes in the atmosphere. Living life on the edge of a razor, knowing it's like to bleed. But all I want is what I want, forget about what I need. Oh, here it comes again. Yeah. And I'm all up in my feels, like a nervous wreck. Not sure what's gonna happen next. Chills up and down my skin, thinking here we go again. Head shaking, an earthquake, and drinking cause I'm overthinking. I'm addicted to the thrill, and I'm all up in my feels. All up in my feels, yeah. Late at night, that barren line is just so hard to see. Wrong or right, leave stay the night. I bet you're coming home with me. We both a mess, need to confess, so grab a rosary. But just take my hand, let's play pretend this time we ain't gonna leave. No. Oh, here it comes again. Yeah. And I'm all up in my feels, like a nervous wreck. Not sure what's gonna happen next. Chills up and down my skin. And here we go again. Handshaking, earthquaking, drinking, cause I'm overthinking. I'm addicted to the thrill, and I'm all up in my feels. All up in my feels. Oh yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Oh, here it comes again. Oh, think I'm giving in. Yeah, 'cause I'm all up in my feels, like a nervous wreck. Not sure what's gonna happen next. Chills up and down my skin. Thinking, here we go again. Handshaking, earthquaking, drinking, 'cause I'm overthinking. I'm addicted to the thrill. Yeah, I'm addicted to the thrill, and I'm all up in my feels. All up in my feels. Yeah, baby, got me all up in my feels. Woo! All up in my feels.
I love it. I love it. Here's Elise bobbing her head back and forth, and it's like
I was singing the arms.
Well,
here's the thing.
Keep this between us three. Well, I know a lot of people are going to be watching.
Us four?
The actual hosts of the show, I will send you a direct link after we get off of this.
Awesome.
Hey,
But you cannot share with nobody. You cannot share with nobody.
I will share it. I will share it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, listen. The reality of that song right there, dude, without the drums, listen, for something that has that kind of tempo to break down into halftime and the chorus came in like a wrecking ball kind of vibe, you know, not the song, but that's that halftime thing to get that and that big chorus too. It still was like a really hooky chorus. Halftime is brilliant, dude, because it just lets it do what it needs to do. And then, of course, your energy and your dynamics are through the roof with the thing. So, you know, that has to be translated as well. So all of it, man, it was like really fantastic. But most people probably don't even understand what that halftime thing means. But I get what you're doing, and I understand where the drums would go into halftime there, and the big, you know, anthem thing there. So perfect, man. That was good. Now, Lee, I hope you learned something from that conversation. I'm just kidding.
No, 100%. No, I appreciate it. I will say I do my best to stay still, but nobody ever knows that I'm actually wiggling my foot nonstop 90. It's something I always do because I don't even stop it to hit the beat where it is whenever I play live. I want to, but I don't. I go, oh, I just wiggle. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's a song with quite a tempo and quite a bit of energy. You're right. It's like, okay, I don't even want to try and sing anything after that. It's like, yeah, follow up with that one, man. You know, man, good Lord. Anyway, that was wonderful, man. I get it.
No, I loved it. Even everybody in the chat room is blowing it up. They love it.
Thank you so much.
The energy is great. I mean, definitely. I mean, that's such an amazing song. I don't have any other words to say for it, but
you can tell. You can tell.
Yeah, right?
Even if you don't have the words, you knew it, you could feel it, and you can tell. That's what's important. Whether you're a musician, whether you get it, whether you're just a listener, whether you're a fan, a fanatic, you're gonna get it, man. You know, just by what it is, and you don't need to understand all the things we're talking about. If it hits you like that, then that's what's important.
I want to hear more. I want to hear more what you got out there. What do you guys think? Blow it up the chat right now if you guys want to hear more music from Justin Love. All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
How about I play you one of my favorite songs I've written to date?
Okay.
Play the one you hate the most. I'm just kidding.
I would say the one I have a hate relationship
play that one.
with, in the sense that, you know, Keith Urban hasn't cut it yet, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, I will do this. And everybody that's in the chat, you know, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just really exciting being on here, Dadgum. Sorry, I say Dadgum a lot. Anyway, I have this one released. I released this one in 2020, the year that everybody wants to forget. I want to always remember. 2020. Yes, absolutely. And
you released it out in the wood. You released it out in the wild, in the woods, or something.
I released it out in the woods, Dadgum. You know, and I watched so many people jump on it. not necessarily like, playlists and stuff, but I had an editor out in California heard it, and he, listened to it, and he ended up finding a place to put it in a TV show, which was my first TV film placement, which was
perfect,
awesome.
man. Those actually pay. You can actually get royalties from that. I've had some things and some stuff like that. It's like mind blowing. I'll get 10,000 downloads on YouTube and get 32 cents. Then I'll get something in like a TV show or a movie over in Europe or something, and then get this like check, and I'm like, with some real money, and you're like, what the hell, man?
I can actually make money at this.
TV is a great place to be, man. Movies too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I wrote this with my buddy Troy Castellano, and I'll always be grateful for him jumping on this song. But it's out there on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you want to streamify. It's called I Wanna.
Talkify.
Yeah.
More music from Justin Love. Here we go.
I wanna take you to the top of the old town, Watertown. I wanna write our names where everyone can see. I wanna walk you to that old iron bridge where I used to catch the biggest fish. Maybe you and I could take a little midnight date. I wanna take you by hand, show you places you thought you'd never see. I wanna ask you for a dance, try the boys' magic show with me. If it makes you smile, makes you laugh, let's take it slow. Make it last, if it's something you think that you know that you're gonna know. Baby, I wanna pull you in close, my hands on your hips while you're right here. Wanna let you in on a little secret, whisper in your ear. I wanna show you what it is when we lock lips and I still a kiss. Break down your walls, make you fall. We'll have to risk it all. I wanna take you by hand, show you places you thought you'd never see. I wanna ask you for a dance, try a voice magic show with me. If it makes you smile, makes you laugh, let's take it slow. Make it last, if it's something you think that you know that you're gonna know. Baby, I wanna, Well, I wanna tell you that you're beautiful in more ways than the obvious. Wanna say it loud to the biggest crowd, the sold out audience. I wanna get down on one knee, look you in the eye with your hand in mine. I wanna pop the question, no second guessing. Girl, this time if I make you smile, make you laugh, promise you our love will last. If it's something you think that you know that you're gonna know. Baby, I wanna, yeah, I wanna take you out, take you by the hand. Girl, I just wanna be your man. If it's something you think that you know that you're gonna, baby, I want.
Yeah, that is great.
You know what?
You. I wanted to sing that one first, so I can do the other one second, but that's okay.
That was incredible too, dude. And you're lucky that was up tempo, because coming out of that other one, man, if it was anything other, man, it would have been like, even if it was a great song.
I couldn't go low on that one, dadgum. I mean, once I get myself in the high place, I got to stay there. And
I got a question for you, Justin. When are you going to be on The Voice?
Okay, so fun fact, I got an answer for you.
Okay, perfect.
I was on The Voice back in, I think, 2015. 2016, and I was right next to this girl who had been studying jazz for like 3 years, and it was me and my sister, and she wiped us out, man. I didn't even want to be in the same room with her at that point. I'm like, oh yeah, we're screwed. Oh, praise God, we'll just go back to Nashville. But I did go, and I had fun. I don't know if I'll do it again. In the grand scheme of things, I also did America's Got Talent, and They said no too, but you know what? I don't give a flying flip nugget. My audience says yes, and
you just go. Yeah, so as long as the audience loves you, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what, man? Your backstory wasn't bad enough for him, man. You didn't come from like a trailer park on crack.
Too normal. Too normal.
Right. I am. Yeah. I'm normal, but I dated a sugar baby.
What's a sugar baby?
True story. Yeah.
You know what I loved about that song the most? Watching how Elise was just sitting there so smitten, man, with you, and just like she just.
I'm a fan. I'm a Justin Love fan.
Oh, no,
I wrote a song about Elise.
I hate to say it. I
did. I wrote a song inspired by Elise. If you go look on Elise,
did she her try and pop her hair back?
I deleted it. It's not there anymore.
She's like, no, I'm not, and just fixing her hair and everything, like looking around. It's incredible. Look at her.
Man.
She got the hat on. Look at she's
still
blushing
right now.
I kind of feel like I'm Chuck Worley on the Love Connection from the 80s. Here. It's incredible.
Hey, you know what? It's really hard not to blush when she's right in front of love.
Hey.
Oh, are you hitting on my co-host, Justin?
I think he is.
No,
I was going to say, Elise actually inspired a song that I wrote. I think it was like a year and a half or 2 years ago. So she had posted. People do this all the time, dadgum. I love where I find my inspiration. So she had put on this red shirt that had Coca-Cola on it. Right. Oh, wow. Now, if you've seen that shirt, dadgum, if you've seen that photo, Hellfire and Brimstone on a show.
It was actually a swimsuit.
Oh, I don't care. That's fine.
Really?
Whatever it was.
The picture.
Whatever it was, it inspired my song called Coca-Cola. And it's all about her picturing her. Yep. Heck yeah. Hellfire. I'm not ashamed of my game.
I'm so good.
I'm not embarrassed. So I sang it to a sold-out audience at Bluebird Cafe, and they fell over.
Oh my gosh! I think you should sing it right now.
Oh gosh!
All right, you put
guys, this is my song. This is my
song.
Coca-Cola. Baby, you still got the fizz. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, something along those lines. Something along those lines.
Okay. Something's coming that rhymes.
Saw you standing there on a hot summer day, sweet summer tan in the south, just saying, looking my way. Curved just like a bottle that you're pressing to your lips. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be there, ice cold Coca-Cola. Every single sip I want to drink it up and dancing all night long. Make a little love till the cows come home. Taste of those cherry lips. How's a guy like me resist? No matter how hard I try, I wanna be your ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, wasn't ready for that girl.
Oh my goodness.
You got that real thing written all over. Long blonde hair can't help but stare falling over your shoulder. Yeah, you got me burning, ain't nothing like the sting. I can almost taste the feeling of what it's like to be there. Ice cold Coca-Cola, every single sip I want you drinking up and dancing all night long. Make a little love till the cows come home. Taste of those cherry lips. How's a guy like me resist? No matter how hard I try, I wanna be your ice cold Coca-Cola. Woo! Woo! I will a lot, guys. I can almost taste the feeling of what it's like to be your ice cold Coca-Cola. Every single sip I want you to drinking up and dancing all night long. Make a little love till the cows come home. Yeah, taste of those cherry lips. How's a guy like me resist? No matter how hard I try, baby. Yeah, no matter how hard I try, I wanna be your ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh yeah. Hey baby, let me be your ice cold Coca-Cola. You're pressed into your lips. Oh, what you say, Elise?
Oh man, that's great.
Hey.
Dude, That's great, man. I got a screenshot of her. She doesn't realize it. Just all. I swear to God, I did. I got it. I'm gonna.
Have you ever played that for you live, Elise? Have I ever played that for you live?
I think you did. I think I don't know if we were around together or I was coming to see you, but I think you were like, I wrote a song about that picture you posted. And I was like, what?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Bluebird loved it. It's freaking awesome.
Oh, good. It was great.
Loved it.
I wrote a song one time. I saw Roger in a bikini and it said Icy on it.
Oh, my
And
God.
I wrote a song called Icy. And it's along the same lines, but it's for Roger. I'll play it for you guys some other time.
No, I want to hear it, Darren. Come on. Go
Yeah, no,
ahead.
I'm not going to lie. It sounds very
Yeah, I want to
entertaining.
hear a song about me in a bikini that you wrote for me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it on another show when I'm a guest, man.
I'll definitely watch. I don't know how much I'll listen. I might take my headphones off and just see all the reactions.
You're my Icy. I'm in the bathroom going pee-pee. I'm just kidding.
That was great.
That was the best elementary lyric
listen,
ever.
Don't anybody steal that idea, whatever you do.
I don't think you have to worry about
Trademark
that.
it, Darren.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Hey, Justin,
awesome.
I got one question for you. It's more of a musical, technical thing. Pick your guitar up really quick for me, dude. 1 second.
Yeah.
The last song, not the Coca-Cola song, but the one before that.
Yeah, I will.
That rhythm of the verse. Play that for me really quick. Just the rhythm. Right. Okay. You know what's interesting about that? And just as a musician, and I'm thinking about it, it's like you got the chord and it stops, which is great, but your hand slides up to the 12th fret to do the rhythmic muted thing. And that seems kind of normal, but I mean, because you're kind of probably getting some of that string slide on there, but isn't it weird that we all naturally kind of do that rather than keep our hand? You could still do the muted thing without moving your hand up there.
You can. It just seems so cool to do something like that.
Well,
I mean, I watched Keith Urban do it live, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it.
No, it's totally cool, dude. I get it, man. It would look stupid if you were just in the same position and muting it, right? Like, try it in the same position. And that doesn't have the same. Yeah, it's got the same vibe.
I don't get into it by going
Nah,
up.
man.
Heck
Nah,
yeah.
cool. But yeah, that was great. So what my point by saying that is that this guy's like an entertainer, man. He's not just a good singer and songwriter. He's an entertainer. And
with my clothes on, I promise I am. Thank you.
I am with mine off. But anyway.
You probably have a good stage presence too, don't you, Justin?
I do my best and let God do the rest whenever he takes over my body.
There you go. Amen.
Yeah. So
that's great, man. Those are some good songs.
So
Thank you.
I
Thank you
want
so
to
much.
ask you before I let you go. So when is you and Elise going to go on this date?
I'm not going to be one of her stories.
I don't know about that, Justin. I don't know about that.
Oh, well.
I thought we were making a love connection.
I'm not. No. Hell, I'm good. I like to tell myself I'm more focused than ever on my music. I mean, I have tons of friends that are girls, which are great. She's one of them. I am.
And he wants her to continue to be a friend. He wants her to continue to be a friend.
Exactly. Yes. I want her to be a friend.
I need to stop doing those shows then, because people are going to be like, I don't want to date her.
Well, and I didn't mean to throw in the sense what I just said about her. So she's got something she does, dadgum, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. Well, I mean, you can. It won't embarrass me too much, but I will not get swifted by heart.
I do like a TikTok series called Single and Sassy, where I go on dates with guys and then give honest reviews on what happened on the date. And most of the guys are trash, so the stories aren't very good. I mean,
that's what people want to hear. That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear.
Hey, Justin, guess what? The good dates, they don't get put on there because they're not bad. So
well, I put them on there, dadgum. Single and Sassy. Man, this guy, I was ready for him to just take me home the country road. And I had to get sassy because he wouldn't. But I guess that's the price of dating a good guy. Just give you some content ideas.
Elise, I think that's going to be our new segment now. Forget the Nashville Music News. We're going to do Single and Sassy with Elise.
There you go.
I apologize.
Where did I start?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Get him. put some
There's
weird
some good
smiley-
stories on there, though, Dago. They're funny.
Yeah, they're all
You-
true.
you gotta-
they're all true.
You can't put the person's face on there, so you just put that weird smiley
No.
face round thing on to block his face out. But you can like freaking just throw his ass under the bus and
Privacy and names are always protected. I would never do that. I would
Put
never do that.
cartoon characters over his face that you don't like.
Exactly.
SpongeBob.
Oh, goodness.
But I did remember watching a TikTok or something of you calling somebody Mr. somebody.
Mr. Broadway. Yes.
Mr. Broadway.
Mr. Broadway. It sounds sleazy, doesn't it?
Well, if anybody knows Broadway.
Yeah.
Mr.
I guess.
Broadway. Like
He was
the
not
freaking-
very classy.
Probably like
Don't
a
tell
guy
us
my
the
age.
story, at least. I
60
want to
with-
know.
probably a guy my
Was he
age.
yours for a minute, or did he?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. No, he was. Oh goodness. Okay, so it got like 50,000 views on TikTok. It went like mini viral. And basically, what happened was I was out with my roommate. We were on Broadway on a rooftop, and he lives a little bit off of Broadway, so he was close. And he texted me. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I told him, I was like, "Hey, we're out. If you want to come join us, you're welcome. It's me and my roommate." And he was like, "Oh, well, I just got back from a date, but if there's a chance to see you naked tonight, then yeah, I'll stop by." And I was like, what?
Wow.
So we cut him out. We cut him out.
I just got back from a date. Yeah.
I just
Probably-
got back from a date. But
probably
if you want to
some
hang
dude-
out and I can see you naked, then cool.
Man,
Wow.
Mr. Broadway. What
Right?
a funny
Mr.
thing.
Trashy, not Broadway.
Well, Broadway is trashy, so that's
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Probably some old guy like me with gold nugget jewelry and sideburns and thinking he's all trying to hit on the young chicks. It's like, that's Mr. Broadway right there.
I will say this. I will
With a
defend
plate
Mr. Broadway.
buckle.
I will defend Mr. Broadway. He was a perfect gentleman up till then. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that came completely out of the blue, slapped me in the face. I was not expecting it. So I was a little disappointed. But
I got one thing that I want to say. When I
okay.
was in front of Mr. Broadway, I got a finger for him that ain't so spiritual. That's what I said.
Hey, you gotta shoot your shot as a guy. I get it.
Mr. Broadway. I need to just get in some crazy ass outfit with a plate belt buckle and some crazy thing and call myself Mr. Broadway and start a TikTok thing. Just go up there and try and get on the pedal taverns with all the hot young chicks.
I don't think I should be hearing this. This is bad for my health.
I
No,
know,
it's
right?
great, man.
My mentality. What a mercy.
We've talked about this. The girls are so drunk. You just get some older, overweight guys like me and just put plate belt buckles on and
Yeah.
gallon hats.
Mr.
Well,
Broadway,
yeah.
what's
Wrangler,
happening?
M&M freaking race car shirts with Wrangler and shit on them.
Oh,
And then go
wow.
try and dance with all the hot looking chicks, man, and get on the pedal tavern next to them. Hey, how's it going? I'm Mr. Broadway. Good to meet you, man. That's my friend Popeye Sailor from the freaking door over here. But anyway,
Oh, that's funny.
it would be good, man. I've thought about it with my buddy, man. Just hit the honky tonks.
Yeah.
The chicks get so drunk, and you're just these old guys just walking in there going, I bet you I can get that chick to dance with me. It'd be hysterical. They're all drunk, man. So you know what? They're like, can you
Buy enough
me
drinks,
first,
you know.
sir?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Give them some liquid courage.
All right, Justin Love, thank you so much for taking some time. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun with
Thanks,
you.
man.
It's been a
Yes,
pleasure having
awesome.
you back on the show.
While everybody's here, can I get like a photo with everybody?
Yeah.
While everybody's
Yeah,
on the
sure.
screen. Heck yeah. All right, just give me your best, whatever you want to do. I'm going to do this. Oh, shit. Freaking.
Can't post that.
And I got it, dadgum. My gosh.
Nice.
I'll have to blur your fingers out with cartoon characters.
Doggone.
Thank y'all so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Man, are you kidding?
So much fun to have you, buddy.
Doggone.
Have a good one. Thank you so much.
All right, you too.
Yes, sir. Kid.
Oh my gosh.
That was a
Justin
treat.
awesome.
I loved him. I genuinely am a fan. Like, great human, great person, great artist. Love it.
You know, I
Love
was
it.
kidding about the love connection thing. I just had to
I'm
make a
not.
joke and a
Man,
jab
look at her. She's just freaking over that dude. Look at her right now. Good Lord.
I know, right?
I mean, dude, you're
Oh,
taking her
you're
hat off,
embarrassing. You're
taking
embarrassing.
her
All
hair
red
and
and
everything.
flustered, you know.
I was like, good God, she's got the fan on behind her. Jeez.
Got the shirt over her
What hand is
face.
that
Like, oh my gosh.
Man.
What is that one?
Yeah, it is, man. Just like trying
I'm
to
gonna go
blow
buy
the
Cherry
hair and be
Coke now,
sexy
you know,
in
after
front of
this
the dude and
episode.
everything.
Oh my gosh.
No, he was entertaining, and you know what? He's a good-looking guy. He's got everything going for him, doesn't he? Got the energy. He's a really good songwriter and storyteller. You know, I mean, he does it about as good as you can do it, to be honest.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know, next to me, but yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Well, hello, Bailey Marie. How are you doing?
Hi,
Welcome to the
Bailey.
Roger the Wild Child
How are
Show.
you? How are y'all? Thank you for having me.
Of
You're
course.
welcome.
We're glad to have you here. Hanging out in
Yeah.
the green room, watching our fun over here.
I know. I was dying. Like, no, because I was like watching while he was singing that song. What was it called? Coca-Cola. I was like watching your reaction, and I was like, "Oh, this is good."
Watching Alicia's reaction, yeah.
Oh goodness.
I could tell that you were smiling. I don't think you ever stopped.
No.
I totally forgot he wrote that. That's so funny. I love it. I've never had a song written about me, so that was cool. You know.
And you know what's really crazy is that song's called Coca-Cola. To write a song called Coca-Cola, you better be damn good to be able to deliver a lyric like that. I mean, there's a way, and you know, not a lot of people could deliver a lyric like that. And that tells you how good that guy is. He can write something like that, pull it off, and make it sound really good. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Anyway, right on. So
moving on to Bailey Marie. How are you today? How's your weekend going so far?
I'm good. I've been busy. I just got home from Nashville Thursday, I believe. No, we were supposed to come home Thursday, but then we drove home at like 12 o'clock that night.
Where are you at now?
I'm in North Carolina. I live here. It's like right outside of Charlotte is where I live. And so
nice.
So we drove up to Nashville Wednesday, and then I was doing a writer's round at the local, and that night we drove back, and it's like a 7-hour drive, and so we got home at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I've been doing a thing here called the Hippie Festival, which is cool because I'm 14 years old, and I had to learn a bunch of like 70s and 60s songs for this thing, and I was like, I've never heard these in my life, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So I learned a bunch of songs for that, and so today was my last day performing there, and so yeah, I've just been busy.
Let me ask you this. Out of all those songs you never heard that I grew up with, which one did you learn and like the most that you go, well, you know what? This one was the most fun for me, and I thought it was interesting. What classic did you learn that you'd never heard that you go, this is great? I'm curious.
Harper Valley PTA.
Really? Wow.
I learned that one, but then on the way to, I changed my set list like 7 times. Like not even because I would listen to literally what I looked up was most popular 70s and 60s songs to learn. And so I looked it up, and then I just added all of these songs to my list, and then I start singing. I'm like, I can't sing this. And so I like redo the list over and over. And then I changed the list like 2 days before I sang the actual thing at the Hippie Festival. So, and I changed Build Me Up Buttercup. That I was going to sing that. And then I changed it to the song Come Together. Like the Come Together.
The Beatles, yeah.
Yeah, remember that song? You sure? No, I don't.
And that song, when I started looking at the lyrics, I was like, what is this? And because it's talking about a monkey finger and all of these songs and all these lyrics, and I didn't know what I was thinking about. So it was very
interesting. That's 60s and 70s psychedelic. It's the Hippie Festival for a reason, sister.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, they're not going to ask you to sing, you know, If by Bread or anything like that. You know, it's going to be all those crazy songs. It's the Hippie Fest, man. What do you think? Yeah. But Harper Valley PTA, I mean, even for me at 60, man, that was like a song that was almost like, I mean, that was like, I remember my mom listened to that song, and I'm 60, you know, Harper Valley PTA, you know, and it's like, oh, wow, man. So you'd even say that is like, I just remember it from hearing my mom listen to it. That's how far back that goes.
Yeah, I started the song, and I loved it. It's you could be really sassy with it.
That's great. Yeah. Actually, that'd be fun to hear you sing a little bit of that. You don't have to do the whole thing, but maybe just a verse and a chorus of Harper Valley PTA would be wild.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Real quick, before you do that, how young were you when you started finding passion for music?
I professionally started doing music whenever I was 10 years old, but I started singing, I actually started off with musical theater. I did that from a very young age, and then I started acting. And then from acting, I found a love for music. So I really started toning in on vocal lessons and trying to make my voice better. And then something that caught me, it was a big jump from this little girl in North Carolina to now actually pursuing music was I was in New York City with my dad. My mom saw that they were having auditions for the Apollo Theater in New York. And she submitted me. This is 10-year-old me not having anything on my resume. I had nothing, no original songs, no anything. And we got the thing telling me that I booked it, I'm gonna sing there, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I sang there, and I've sang there 4 times ever since then. So that was my big thing that found me a producer in LA, and then I just traveled to Nashville, and so that kind of started me everything at 10 years old.
10.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I was stealing dirt from my brother's little plastic bucket, and he hit me in the head with a fucking metal shovel and gave me
Right? I was playing Barbies. Okay.
Yeah. My wife's brother was hanging her Barbies on the side of her bed.
I was playing with the G.I. Joe Kung Fu Grip doll back then. So, yeah.
Hey, that's a good one.
Oh my God, talking rocking robots.
Yes, right.
These kids don't even know what we're talking about, but anyway.
And then what Bailey's doing is writing music at 10. So I mean, come on.
Strategy.
Yeah, I became professional at 10. I was throwing rotten fruit at cars at 10. Good Lord.
My first original song that I ever put out when I was 10 years old, it was called Boy Please. And
sassy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to hear some of that too.
Absolutely not. You are not hearing that.
Why?
But let's listen to some Harper Valley.
Yeah.
You want
that for us?
Yeah, Harper Valley.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I just played this today, so hopefully I still remember it.
Okay.
I wanna tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. She said, Mom, I got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's been reported you've been drinking and run around with men and going wild. We don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the Secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And there was some surprise when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into that room. As she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked you for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? Shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades pulled completely down? Mr. Baker couldn't be here because he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And you have the nerve to tell me you think as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a pretty taking place in your Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did happen just this way. The day my mama sucked into the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama sucked into the Harper Valley PTA.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy to hear somebody of your age sing that song. And you know what's really crazy about that stupid song? It's got like 8 freaking verses. Like, who the hell writes a song like that, man?
I know,
Like,
and it's all the same chords. All it is G and C and G and C. Yeah, it's like the same.
Did I hear you right? You're 14?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Incredible.
That's incredible for somebody at your age being that far in your music career and just, you know, I mean, what are you, freshman in high school?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a sophomore this year.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yep, I'll be 15 August 31st. So I'm like
happy
right
birthday coming up.
You said August. I thought you said October. I was like, you're a Halloween baby.
I know. I'm on August. Right on the
that's
cutoff,
awesome.
August 31st. So if I was, I think if I was born on like September 1st or something, I would still be in like a younger grade. And I'm like, thank God.
Don Ford says, hello, Bailey. Great job on an old classic. And Richard Lee says, Bailey, for your age, you sound absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I will tell you this, fourth grade for me was the best 5 years of my life. And so, you know what? Yeah, who cares what grade you're in, man? As long as you can play and sing. Yeah.
Every time I tell someone my age, they're like, what? And they also like get kind of nervous, especially when I'm like singing somewhere. They're like, oh my gosh, I just made a mistake by having this girl play because she's going to be so bad. But I'm like, just give me a little bit of time.
Like your guitar too. Is that mahogany or something? Or?
Oh, this is my nice little Taylor guitar. I name all of my guitars. This one's name is Vendetta. My first ever guitar is named Davina. This one's Vendetta, and she's new. She's like I got her in August last year, so she's not too old. So yes,
I love that.
Good. She's in training.
She is. Yes.
Yeah.
She's in training.
I'm learning with her. I've only been playing guitar for like a year maybe, and so we're both learning. We're both learning how to.
That's good, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You sound good though. You got good natural rhythm. So, you know, I mean, it's one thing to try and figure out those chords and get your hands to naturally get on the neck, but before they, you know, you're not really thinking about it, and muscle memory and calluses. And once you get past that part, it's like you can at least play those basic chords and get your hands around them. There's a lot you can do, right?
Yeah, it took me like forever to learn how to just do a bar chord, and I still struggle with it today. I didn't know. I turned out like I was sitting in my room one day, and I just started putting my finger on here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got it. And I played it, and it sounded absolutely horrible. But then I tried it again, and I like pressed down and stuff. Like, oh, I couldn't do it because I was turning my finger the wrong way. And so how to play a bar chord. So yeah, it was like
bar chords. You know, I mean, I've been playing my entire life, but if I play a bar chord and I haven't really been playing bar chords for a long, long time, it hurts, you know. I can pull it off, I can do it, but it still hurts because you're not doing it every single day, you know. And so it's not like nobody would know, only I know because I don't do it, you know. So my wrist, it more than anything, you know, starts hurting more than my fingers actually do. But yeah, that's great, yeah. And bar chords, I don't know. It depends what kind of music you're playing, typically, right? For bar chords, but you know, for the stuff that we kind of are used to, like that stuff right there would sound, you know, goofy. Or Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar sounds stupid. They're like all rock fifth, dun 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 dun, you know. But if you tried to play all those bar chords out, man, it would sound so goofy. So there's a place for everything, right?
Do you have any original song you want to play for us?
Yeah, I do actually. I have
perfect.
That it's actually when I just played at a writer's round in Nashville, and it's called A Letter for Tomorrow, and it's more of a slow song. I wrote it. I really love writing songs late at night in my bedroom, and so this one was a song that I wrote super late at night. And I wanted people to, have to think about what I was talking about in the song. So this is A Letter for Tomorrow.
Cool.
Dear future self, I hope you're happy, 'cause you've been to hell and back to where you're standing. So I want you to see and learn from my mistakes. I am writing a letter for tomorrow to open up your eyes. A letter for tomorrow, 'cause lately you've been blinded by the light I thought was safe to shine bright in my eyes. Dear future self, I hope you're safe, safe from reality, and what comes your way. I hope you never felt more free. So I wanted you to see I learned from my mistakes. Yeah, I am right. I'm ready for tomorrow to open up your eyes. A letter for tomorrow, 'cause lately you've been blinded by the light I thought was safe to shine bright in our eyes. But it was all a lie that came and went, and now it's gone. Girl, get a grip, it's time to start moving on. Forget about the things stuck in your past. 'Cause trust me, I'm living it, and I hope it doesn't last. This is just your letter for tomorrow to open up your eyes. A letter for tomorrow, 'cause lately you've been blinded by the light I thought was safe to shine bright in our eyes. Dear future self, dear future self, dear future self.
Bailey Marie, amazing. What a beautiful voice you have.
Thank you.
It blows me away. I cannot believe that how young you are, and you sound so mature with your voice. I mean, you're just, you're awesome. And you're going places. You're definitely going places for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Elise,
it's not
what do you
it's not
think
like
here?
you just have a good singing voice. You have a unique voice. And it
Yes.
sounds different, and it's great because that's what you need, right? You need some and yeah, for 14 it's like there's always people in that age range that, there's always a handful of people that really have the reason you sound that way at that age is because it's a natural thing for you, and it sounds nice and it's different. Because there's plenty of people that can sing at your age, but they don't have the same kind of necessarily the same style, the same tone, the same vibe, and that's what separates everybody, So, yeah, that was incredible. That's what I was
And you
thinking
made
the
it
whole
your
time.
own too.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I was saying. When I was listening to her, I was like, "Oh wow!" Really listening to how unique and her tone was that was coming out of her voice. So, Oh, nice. Loved it.
Elise, you want to chime in?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you planning on doing country music? Like, what is the genre you're wanting to, like, I guess, shine in?
I started off like at 10 years old with doing that like bubblegum pop stuff. Like
what?
It was like Boy Like You. Like, yeah, it was like, oh
No, we don't know. We don't know. What are you talking about?
no. Say that
We have
right.
no clue.
Sing
What do you
it,
mean,
sing
Boy
it,
Like
sing
You?
Sing it, well, please.
Just
No.
one little thing.
A verse and a chorus.
We don't want to hear the whole
I don't
thing.
know how
Trust
to
me.
even do it. It's not even like there was. I don't even remember it. It was so
Nah.
bad. I know, like it wasn't bad for me. Like it sounded like good, but me now it's just like it doesn't match the same. You wouldn't tell. Like I used to sing that.
No, but none of our old stuff is either. That's what's funny about looking back at it. We're so critical, and trust me, I look back at stuff that I did in the '80s, and I thought, God, that was hideous. And I look back now, and I go, man, that was pretty damn good. You know, it really was. You know, we're so hard on ourselves; it's ridiculous. You know, we're going, I finally evolved into the person. I finally found my sound. I finally found my voice. In the meantime, in a year from now, it'll be like, I finally found my voice. It's like, in the meantime, get creative and embrace it all, because one day you're going to look back, I promise you, and you're going to go, man, what I
Just
hated.
1 year doing my show. I mean, I look back in March last year, and where I'm at right now, it's such a completely different show, and I've come a long way with this show. And it's just, you know, and you have to think about it. Even within 1 year, you know, you're going to progress. And when you turn 15 and 16, you're going to sound completely different than when you are right now at 14. And that's just because you're at that mature age right now where you're maturing more. And, you know, I cannot wait to see when you're 18, 19, where your voice is at that time.
I can't wait to see where it is in a year from now.
Right.
I mean,
No.
as good as this is. Why don't when nobody needs to wait, they could get something good now, but you're right. It'll be interesting to see.
As you progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even forgot what I was even talking about.
What genre do you want to sing?
Right. I right now I'm thinking I really want to do. I don't want to be, you know, too country. I don't want to be too pop. I want to be like right there in the middle, like in the sweet spot of like, you know, in the middle of pop and country.
Perfect. That's a great genre to be in. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, the radio likes that.
Yes, they do.
I've learned years.
I like your hippie hair too, man. You got the cool hippie
hair.
hair.
This is my hair red. Is that red hair?
No,
is it blonde?
It's blonde.
It looks it looks a little strawberry kind of reddish.
I probably is I have like LED lights in my room and they're all on now, and so it's like every like light in my room is shining.
Cool if you're a ginger, no problem. It's all good.
Hey, there are hardly any redheads in country. We need more redheads.
I know it.
If you see me, I'm not red. I promise.
I'm gonna dye my hair red. I'm gonna be Mr. Broadway.
Mr. Broadway.
I gotta pull that off with the most ridiculous outfit. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna steal
throw a mullet. He had a mullet.
Oh, actually, you know what's even better than a mullet? A skullet when you're bald and you still got the mullet going on. It's like a skullet. Like, sorry, dude. Like a mullet would just be hideous, especially with all my hair, man. It's curly. Get the funky curly bangs like the guy on the cover of the Dutch paint can, and just go out there just with some hideous outfit at 60 like I am and call myself Mr. Broadway. I gotta pull that off.
I love it. I'll be looking for Mr. Broadway.
Mr. Broadway. What's your name, Mr.
Mr. Broadway?
You know, it's like growing up in Hollywood. What's your name, Mr. Sunset? You know, it's like Mr. Hollywood. Mr. Broadway.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Mr. Bell for Memphis.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. It was a lame joke. It was dumb.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't. It was funny, and I missed it. And I'm upset. And I need to go to a codependent meeting because of it. So,
Bailey Marie, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking some time and hanging out.
Where do we
with
hear
us.
your stuff?
Yeah, you can hear my stuff on all streaming platforms. My Instagram is Bailey_Marie 2007, and my Facebook and YouTube and all of that good stuff is Bailey Marie Griggs. So it'll be all up on there. And I have a couple of original songs right now. I will be releasing some more pretty soon. We don't have a release date yet, but it should be coming out soon. So yeah.
Awesome. Bailey. Thank you so much for taking some time.
Incredible.
And
Yes, thank you so much.
we're going to
Thank
enjoy
you,
watching your journey. That's for sure.
Thank you.
No
It was
doubt.
fun.
It's fun.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bailey.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
I will say this about her.
Yes.
There's some people at her age that are just okay. And you go, oh, you know, they're good. And you're
Yeah.
going, well, yeah, they're going to blossom into something possibly. That little girl's got something really good already established. It's not like, you know, well, she sounds okay. I mean, she sounds really good, you know, for what she does. And so it's really cool to think that, you know, she's already there at this level. And that's why just to see what happens in the next year or 2 years or 3 years, because she's already there. Just she's only 14 though, but you know, that's what's incredible. I'm 60, so when I turn 64, you watch what happens. Things are going to be different. Hey, Mr. Broadway.
Broadway.
Love
I
it,
should have
man.
never ever told you.
That guy doesn't even deserve to have that name. I get to have that name. I'm
She's
gonna
the same age as like Billy Gilman was when he came out with the song One Voice.
Oh my gosh, I love Billy Gilman.
You know what I'm talking about? And I
I know
mean,
exactly who you're talking about.
and then where he is now, it's like, wow, was he that boy that sang that awesome song
Yeah.
at the age of 14? It's
Absolutely.
so fun to watch to see how they grow up and how they develop over the years, you know?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
JoJo, she was the youngest person to be signed and get a label or a record deal. And, you know, she's still killing it and singing and performing. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
I got a record deal when I was 10.
Did you?
Yeah, the garage sale, 2 for the price of 1. It was the best deal I ever got in my life. Hey, how old was this guy though with the mullet? How old was this dude? I'm just curious.
Like 32.
Oh yeah, so he really wasn't that old, but for you guys, yeah, that's like ancient. So yeah, he's just like a scumbag troll. Okay, good. That's perfect, man. You know what? I gotta come up with a Mr. Broadway gimmick, man. I gotta go to the boot barn and all this crazy stuff. I gotta get my Wrangler freaking shirt with the the race car M&M freaking logo on it and everything. The plate belt buckle, a 10-gallon hat, man, with some freaking ostrich boots and shit, man. That'd be great. Yeah.
All right, so
Broadway.
guys, we're
Not
gonna be taking the
female
summer
guy.
off.
Not
Taking
the
summer
female
off.
guy.
We're gonna say goodbye to Darren. He's gonna be moving over to our new Hollyweird show coming in August, and then we'll be back after the summer with brand new Nashville edition as Lise moves in officially to the co-hosting role.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know, Darren, you
I
got big
love it.
shoes to fill. So
Not even, man. Are you kidding? That's what I told you in the back. I said, man, there's only one person that can do that, and it would be Elise. So
yeah, there you go. Oh, there.
That's true.
Aw.
yeah, no, it's true.
I appreciate you having me. We're gonna miss you, Darren. I wish you could still stay on the show.
I'll come on. I'll jump in once
He'll
in
make
a
guest
while and
appearances.
surprise the heck out
Got
of
to,
everybody.
got to.
But it'll be good. You know, I've enjoyed it, and I love everybody that shows up weekly, and we've made some good friends here, and
Absolutely.
but I'm sure we'll see him, on the other show, the Hollyweird show.
The Hollyweird
I'll fit
edition.
perfect in
On
that.
Wednesday nights, it's starting in August.
I can
and
cuss
then,
on that, and
Nashville
people won't get
back on Sunday
offended.
night.
I can cuss on that one, and nobody will get offended.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it.
You know what? Or you can just be really good and go, hey, don't, you can't say the real words. It's like, you mother intercourser, but you're trying to really say like, mother effer, But so if you say it like that, then it's not dirty.
Yeah, it's bad. Got it. Got it.
Anyway, just so you guys know, there's a way to handle that. Anyway, so it's been fun.
It is. And you know what? And, we're going to be branching off this fall into 2 different shows. Roger the Wild Child Show Hollyweird Edition and Roger the Wild Child Show Nashville Edition. So it'll be a lot of fun. I want to thank our guests, Justin Love and also Bailey Marie, for joining us. Moonshine Shenanigans, as always. Frankie McDonald with the weather. And, of course, the beautiful Elise Harper and the handsome Darren Chef. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And we will be back this fall with some brand new episodes.
Awesome.
So for everybody here at the Roger the Wild Child Show, You guys have a great summer, and we will see you come August. Take
Bye,
care,
everyone.
everyone.